Evening, Clarets. Hope everyone's well. Stream's not started yet. I've seen Phil ask a question in the comments as well. The game hasn't started yet. The stream will start soon. I'll just put the team up for you in case you haven't seen it. Unfortunately, Mate Vidra misses out today. You weren't supposed to see me in the background there. How do we get rid of it? Never mind. You can see me. Have that. Free Joe. No Mate Vidra misses out for an injury. If you're in the chat and you do want to and you're staying for the watch along, give us a shout. Say hi in the chat, and I'll make sure that we say hi to you when the stream starts. Hello, everyone, and welcome along to this week's episode of the TurfCast podcast pre-game show. Just sort everything out so everyone looks nice. Evening, Sam, and evening, Johnny. How are we both doing, lads?
Oh, I'm good, thanks. You, Johnny?
Yeah, good. Yeah, not too bad.
Predictions for the game then, guys. I'll start with you two. Everybody watching, get your predictions in the comments as well. I've got a positive feeling about this one. I'm not so sure after another injury, but I'm still going to stand by the 1-0 that I've gone for on the podcast and on the Super 6 as well. So, Simon, what are you going for?
I still think away. I'm hoping for a 2-0, to be honest with you, because it's one of them, like, you know, when Liverpool put Origi up top, and you know you got that like, oh, hang on a minute, we have a chance here if he's up top. It's like without Zaha, that's how much of an influence it has on other teams. When they see that Zaha's not on that team sheet, they must be buzzing to see that.
Yeah, I reckon so. Johnny,
I'm just sharing to groups. Sorry.
No, you're right. I needed you to do it.
I've gone 2-0 Burnley. I think I fancy us today. I watched Palace against Leeds, and they were absolutely awful. Couldn't string two passes together.
Yeah, they were shocking, weren't they?
And I mean, a partnership of Benteke and Batshuayi up front should be bread and butter for Ben and Tarky. For me and Tarky. So I fancy us today. I mean, they've got that Kiati at the back as well. No Cahill. So yeah, I just fancy us.
Happy days. It's good to see Louis Townley in the chat on Twitch. Hi, Louis. How are you doing? I think he's also next to Simon as well. I can hear him. Hi. Joey Shilling's here as well. He says, happy belated birthday. Thank you very much. Thank you, Joey. I appreciate that. I think someone's commenting on the Simon. Was that you? eToro advert is accurate.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. No, I've not seen it. I can't see it.
Marco's
in the chat. It was, man. Sorry, what's going on? What are you saying, Simon?
Sorry, have you seen the advert?
No, I'm watching it on Irish telly, aren't I? So
I'm watching it on same as you. And Ian Wright's on the thing. Anyway, he come up with the eToro advert, and he goes, Simon uses online trading, Joe uses so and so, and then it basically went, Simon does this, and Joe does that, and the negative was always the Joe, and the positive was always the Simon, and that's how I'm buzzing with it.
No, that's factually incorrect then. Jerry's in the chat. He says 1-0 win. Joey Shilling says 2-1 Burnley. Barnes,
is that Burnley? Yeah. Come in here.
Come on, Burnley. Thomas Grant's in the chat. He says, come on, Burnley. We're about to kick off anyway. Just get the banner up. There you go. Oh, it makes it smaller.
Michael Owens just said then, I usually look at this fixture and fancy a 0-0, he says, but looking at the players that are involved in this game and the players that aren't involved, I fancy some goals.
I don't know where them goals are coming from our side.
Well, the narrative's all Burnley at the minute. Burnley get the chance to move 8 points clear. It's all Burnley on the commentary.
It makes a nice change, doesn't it?
Ian Wright saying it, this is the kind of game Burnley will enjoy. This is right up their street, X, Y, and Z.
Happy days. In the chat, afternoon, mate. Oh, I've put the wrong one up. But Lynn's in the chat as well. Afternoon, Lynn. Matt Lawcott said he's in the chat. Joey Shilling says he loves this kit. So do I. That's why I've put this one on. I thought we'd be wearing it. Parker wants to get involved. Quiet though, you. Yeah? Yeah? Good boy.
Good. Do you know what,
Trafford Brotherton says, hold on, mate. Trafford Brotherton says, massive game today, boys. 3 points will be huge. Thomas Grant says, J-Rod to make amends with a hat-trick. Fingers crossed, mate. Go on, Simon.
I was discussing this with one of the players, and saying where's this next generation of football? Anyway, it's difficult to get kids involved in watching football as it is. Never mind without being able to take them on turf.
Yeah.
And I was saying about that buzz of taking you on your first Burnley games and all that lot. There's like a year missed out of that.
Yeah. Well, I probably would have had to. Probably would have had to not been able to go on at this age just yet. I'd have wanted to. Not sure I'd have been able to go on. Can you just do it yourself, please?
Well, Johnny's got Harvey. Obviously, I've got the three boys. You've got Parker, and this is the first time. The reason I bring it up because Oscar never wants to sit on and watch it with me. So.
Yeah, Parker would be. Look at it. He can't even sit still now. You know what I mean? And we're not even there. I don't think I'd.
I couldn't fit. That'd be my worst.
I don't think I'd want to do it just yet.
Take her on when she's older, but no, I couldn't think of anything worse than sitting on the turf with a 2-year-old.
Well, she's 3 now, Johnny.
Yeah, she's actually.
Parker's just about to turn 3, aren't you? You see Austin?
Have you seen me?
Is that Uncle Simon?
Yeah. Have you seen that bet I've sent you?
Yeah, it's good that. I've just done a standard Super 6 one. Oh, Simon's gone. Might get a bit of peace. Oh, he's full on gone. Never mind. Afternoon, Russell. He's had enough already. Afternoon, Christine. Hope you're doing well. Afternoon, Cassandra. I'll keep putting the wrong comments up. Afternoon, Cassandra. Hope you're well. Honestly, you've ignored me all day. All day you've ignored me. Now I don't want you to talk to me. You're back. There we go. What happened to you?
I have to use a VPN, and it must have disconnected it and put it on another one, so it must have gone down.
Oh yeah, VPN.
Johnny ain't got a clue what you're talking about.
I have no idea what a VPN.
Why is Johnny so quiet on man?
I don't know. He seems all right on mine, but I've noticed he was quiet on yours because you kept talking over him earlier.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise.
Yeah, I nearly went full on mental, but I thought no.
Yeah. Vidra misses out due to a thigh strain. Afternoon, Michael. Hope you're well. A lot of people commenting today. Great to see. To everybody who's commenting, it would mean the absolute world to me if you could share it, because for some reason Facebook have made it a lot more difficult to share these days. I can't share it as easily as I used to. So if you could share it on Facebook or YouTube or whatever you're watching on, even on Twitch, then that would be absolutely fantastic, and we'll get more people watching it, which will be good. But Palace are attacking. I'll stop with. Oh God, here we go. We need to do when Simon's back and when he sorts his VPN out. We need to do some housekeeping and make sure we're all at the same time.
What's up with Vidra? He's aggravated his thigh. What does that even mean? Aggravated.
He has a thigh injury. Well, he apparently picked up an injury against Brighton, but it weren't bad enough for him to miss out. And he's been training all week, and apparently yesterday in training he aggravated it and made it worse.
How can you play against Bournemouth, like say train, and then all of a sudden it not be? I can't work it out.
It sounds like bad management to me, like bad man management of players. If he's aggravated a thigh injury or picked up a thigh injury against Brighton, then like you say, why is he playing? Why is he continuing to play?
I tell you what,
and then continue to train.
Game. They were absolutely awful.
It?
No, they were playing Notts Forest. Anytime kickoff, finished 0-0. They were absolutely terrible. They didn't have a shot on target. It were awful.
We were so bad that game. We've already.
Come on, turn that off.
They were so bad with Bournemouth then.
Which one?
Yeah,
he looked good though. That Joe Worrell, he got man at match. Go on.
We need Simon now that you've.
Get in!
Oh, for God's sake!
Come on! Woo!
I don't know what's happening. We're not even in there, are we?
We hadn't done it because you've been fucking going in and out. I said to Johnny when you can't hear it.
Oh.
Come on!
Right, well, sorry everybody. We'll sort it out in a second.
We're not even attacking. Now we are. No, we're not. We'll come back. Dwight McNeil.
Yeah, I'm not saying as you, Simon.
That's a great finish.
We need to get the Scardishes sorted.
Don't blame
Peters with the ball. Go on! Go on!
Oh!
Let's go!
Yeah.
Let's go!
Put Brady on.
What now? Get Robbie Brady on, he said.
What a ball in that way by Peters.
I know, Peters gets some steak, but fucking hell. What a cross that was. Yeah, like, hold on.
Just a bit, mate. Me and Thingy are at the same time, but it looks of it. 5 minutes, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, pause.
I can't believe Cash you two have, and you can't even get bloody Scar.
I don't know where his narrative comes from about me being rich. Fuck's sake.
You live in a
boys, you like a new settee, though, Johnny? Do you like a new settee?
You can fit 10 people on that settee.
Settee. Lower Cliviger.
City. Yeah, Johnny, what you pausing it on, please, mate?
Well, I'll pause it on 720.
720.
720.
620.
Miles in front of us.
Right,
I'm on
5:45. 620.
Right, I will think.
Pointless me paying for frigging Sky.
I will get it sorted, I promise. I just keep putting it off.
I have Sky, but I'm trying to be sound.
We can't watch it.
Unlike Johnny Taylor. So I can. Got Sky on there.
True, you don't want to sit back in your red light. Could you move camera?
No. Yeah. Portable, it's on stand.
Right. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We all should be level now, guys. So when the next one goes in, we should be all right. I'll just catch up.
Down. Go on.
Yeah, true. I'll just catch up. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul. Right, I'll just catch up with everybody. Matt Lawcock says, JBG, come on. I'm waiting to pause this until you see it. Johnny's already seen it, mate. Paul James says, good grief, you're way ahead. He was, mate, wasn't it? Even James Smith was behind. Joey Shilling says, sexy goal, that. MPU Game says, JBG. What a man. James Smith says, I'm on the same as Simon. Thomas Grant says, yeah. Adam Rose says, it's half time now, chat to Joe and Simon. Christine Lonsdale says, Johnny, shut up. Last thing we need is Brady. I think it was Simon taking piss, to be fair, Christine. But obviously...
why do I get the blame for that?
Because you always big Brady up. Everyone's laughing at your 720 comment. There we go. We're all caught up now. We're all caught up with the comments as well. I'll put the score back on in a sec. Dwight with a free kick. Keeper's flapping. He's flapping.
Oh, shit.
That's the start we needed, says Ryan Collins. All the YouTube comments are coming through now.
Wait
Palace are attacking.
Boys.
There we go. Well done, Burnley. Well done, Burnley. Michael Brown, Palace has struggled with their talisman. Zaha has not been available for them. Only won 2 games in 18 without him. Correct. I did see that stat doing the rounds on Twitter somewhere. But there it is. It scores back. I haven't even tweeted the link.
When George gets his Sky sorted, I can sit on my settees as well, which is a positive.
Apart from when we're watching BT.
I'm not
None of us
paying
have
for that.
BT.
Not paying for that shit. Oh, hands.
Did anybody watch? Oh, you watched Bournemouth game, didn't you, Johnny? I watched the Liverpool game. Jesus,
I've seen clips of it. I've seen the Alisson and stuff.
What an absolute shambles. What an absolute shambles that was from Alisson.
I haven't seen the goals yet. I've seen 1-0 up. I were up town with kids on my back. 1-0 up, set off back, 3-1. There are only like 10 minutes left, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, they scored. Burnley attacking again. Goodmanson, he's through. Oh, go on.
Oh, what a block that is. Yeah, power, you have to. Your iPad.
This is what's so frustrating with Burnley. How have we started like this and then we fucking turn in performances like we have done recently?
Yeah. And then we'll be absolutely dog shit in later on in game.
It either clicks or we're just bad. There's no like consistency at the minute.
Well, we like to click at Palace, don't we? So fingers crossed this is a full-on click again.
Great start.
Right. Corner ball anyway, Burnley. Corner ball.
Johnny, read me your bet, mate. Oh, do you want me to read it out? I can go on my messages. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Go on your messages.
No, I don't want
messages. I had Tarky 2-0. Go on!
Yes!
Yeah.
Get in there!
I literally went, I can go on my messages. Jay Rodriguez 2-0. For fuck's sake.
Get in there!
Johnny, tell me your bet now.
2-0 already. If we fuck this up now, man, I will be fuming. 2-0.
Having to rehydrate yourself.
So
Thinks he's hallucinating.
There we go. Get in there, Burnley. Oh, no, I've sat up remote.
What a ball from Dwight.
Didn't you say the Crystal Palace keeper were good?
The thing is, no one's even jumped for that. It's just literally just landed on his head.
Good.
Yeah.
Shows how sharp they are.
That's what I mean. That's bad defending, is that?
It is. It's bad defending. Let's get it again. Neil Layfield's in the chat. Evening, Neil. Then he follows it up with a hi. Then he puts get in. John Burrows says woohoo. Jay's the man. Joey Shilling says get in. Cassandra says go. In that exact voice. Ryan Collins says yes. Joey Shilling says absolute shaggers goal that. Lynn says 2 get in. Marlon, not that one, says 2-0. Adam Rowland says easy pickings. Need to keep at the front foot on the gas now and keep going. Do not sit back. Horden Yolsgrove said should have put a bloody bet on. I've got Burnley on my bet. I've backed him today. Matt Lawcott says, come on, 2-0 in again. What a fucking start. Ryan Collins says, easy. Thomas Grant says the J-Rod hat-trick is going to happen. Dan Ormerod says, loving it. Kieran Phillips says, 2-0 get in. Paul James says, Yahoo Rodriguez. Joe Clark says, they're falling apart. That was shocking, if anything. That's what Johnny said. Mark Alice has said, should I put a cheeky bet on 5-0? Fuck 5-0, mate. Get 9-0 on. We're going to fuck United and Leicester, what they did to Southampton. Russell Mercer says, boom time. Christine Lonsdale says, not going to win Super 6. Now, I'm not going to win it because I only had 1-0 to be fair, but I always put a fiver on the results as well. So fingers crossed I win that because it's about £1,000. Anyway, Simon, you wanted to speak.
No, you're right. I'm going to whatever company Johnny uses for his bets. The odds on them are well better than William Hill. Fuck William Hill.
Hey, fuck off. I'm having enough of this. I will.
Willie Hill is bad.
I am. What's she called? What's she called? That woman who just kicks people out of meetings. Don't know.
Jackie Chan.
I can't remember her name. Jackie something, innit? It's Jackie Weaver. I'm Jackie Weaver. Slag me or William off, Simon. You're out. And that includes you, Kieran, as well.
He's gone.
I put a bet on, right? My bet is not so far off Johnny's, and the odds are ridiculously worse.
Yeah, you've probably got like...
You can't beat...
It's the yellow card. It's the yellow
bet builder.
It's the yellow cards that do it.
No,
Phillips says we're playing a lot better without Robbie Brady.
I've got Barnes and Milivojevic to be carded. More than one corner each in the first half, and Barnes to get one shot on target, 40-1.
I don't know. I can't remember what Johnny's is. I just had a quick scan of it, to be honest.
Barnes to score and Kiati and Milojevic whenever he's called to be carded.
Milivojevic.
Yeah, him.
Milivojevic. That fucking Paul Merson. Go on, Peters.
Oh, hold on. I'm behind you two again. Look at it. What you on, Simon, here?
14-10.
14-10.
Is he balls?
What you want here? I sat up remote earlier.
I'm not celebrating.
I sat up remote when we scored the second. So what you on?
13, 11, 12.
Yeah, same.
Oh, I'm in front of you. All right.
You big dick.
I'll pause it for 10 seconds.
Tell us when you... I'll tell you when I'm on 25. No.
Yeah, all right. Oh, okay. Matt Lawcott says, was there another Allison fuck up today? Yes, mate. There was. Have a look at it. Don't turn the watch along off. Open up another tab. Type in Allison on Twitter or whatever. Sorry for the burp. I'm having a beer Moretti. I always burp when I'm having beer Moretti. And then watch it on there.
He's got formers, Joe, this week. I think I've spoken to him 4 times on a video format, and he had a Moretti in his hand every time.
It's my birthday week. It's my birthday week.
Your birthday? You never mentioned it.
Did I not? That's a shame.
Oh, lucky.
We had a massive party, mate. You just weren't invited. Everyone come round to the new house.
We got a new house?
Simon told me about it, but I just pretended I was busy.
Yeah. Even your neighbour next door, he were here. Your neighbour. Sorry, my neighbour. Your mate. That's a lie before I get anyone in trouble. So, right then, we're what? 15 minutes in? Everybody get your comments in what you made of the first 15 minutes. We're obviously all going to be happy with it, but let me know what you think in the comments.
Well,
I'm happy with it.
Okay.
Simon's happy with it. I'd even go as far as saying Johnny's happy with it. In the first 15 minutes.
Go on.
Nice. Oh, yes.
Well done, Dwight.
I tell you what, commentator said it, and I'm echoing it. I'm hoping that it's right, but as a Burnley fan, you get nervous. But he's saying he's worried for Palace at the minute. Watching this at the moment, it's
if we get a third of the games, if we get a third, I'll go as far as saying game, set, and match. I won't say that when it's 3-0, but if we get a third, they can't come back from 3-0 down. But
fucking hell,
it's now massive. This game has become even bigger because if we lose this now,
yes,
if we lost this now, that'll send us the opposite way. Paul James, watching via YouTube, says Palace are a shambles, but Burnley have started very well. They look well in control. I would 100% agree with that there, mate. We have been excellent. Sandra says, I bought you 40 and you're drinking that rubbish. Now, to be fair, Sandra, beer Moretti's not rubbish. And when you had bought me the beers for my birthday, these were already open. No, these were already finishing these off first. This is the last one, actually. In the second half, you will see me on your beers.
I've got no beers, mate.
Shock.
I ain't bought any since Christmas.
Horden says, it's strange to see Burnley as the attacking team. I'm not used to it. Totally agree with you there, mate, but it's good to see. And it's because of Idra, by the way, this time. I've probably pissed James Smith off. I'm sorry, James. He went on a weird vendetta against me last time.
I ain't looked at the chat. Who's in? We've got Joyce Shillings, Sandra, Mark Alworth, Ben Brown, not the hairdresser, I know. Kieran Phillips.
I was going to say. Kieran in the chat. He's been trying to wind Johnny up, but Johnny's not bit yet.
I didn't know you were here, so you must not have said it out loud.
I did. I said Kieran Phillips says we are playing without Robbie Brady.
Oh, maybe I dropped out at that time. But
I never heard
I agree.
that, to be fair.
I didn't hear it.
Maybe my... Because I've noticed that people are talking over and stuff, so the audio's shit today. Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Hell, here we go. Palace attacking.
Yeah.
Yes, perfect. What a shit! What a greedy bastard, by the way. He had that lad running on his left, who were it easy or Batshuayi, and he just cut inside and shot. It'd have been much better passing that there, Benteke.
I've got.
You can do that all day long. All day long, you can do that, mate, Christian. Okay.
I'm getting spicy hot noodles.
Nice.
Gordon Longside Collins says, evening, gent. Watching in Moslet. No, never. That's another thing. Let me know where you're watching from this afternoon. I'm watching from Burnley. Simon's watching from Burnley. And Johnny's watching from Burnley. Let me know if there's anyone not watching from Burnley. Padiham doesn't count. That's still Burnley. Don't want to piss.
Any new Yank supporters coming onto the stream anymore? You know that because of the takeover?
I'm not sure. If you Phil's from Chorley. That's not Burnley.
That's not
so well done. No, it's not Burnley either.
No, I've got anyone from the Yank world, and then you're like, oh, Chorley. Yep.
Right, what you on? Parker's paused it.
88
20, 18.
20. I'm going to mute you.
I accidentally put the wrong amount on my bet today. I meant to put a tenner on it.
So what you want again? Sorry, Simon. I'm going to need to...
24, 25, 26, 27.
Oh, for God's sake, Parker. Oh, it's absolutely fully gone off now.
Go on.
Right. Yeah. Hold on. Give me a sec. Right, is it showing Roy Hodgson on yours?
Yeah.
Right, that'll do. I'm not planning about it again. Horden says he's watching in Perth, Australia. If that's true, Horden, brilliant. Christine Lonsdale says Cone. Steve Billington, he says he's watching from Melbourne, Australia. Good day, mate. There you go. Make him feel at home. Good day, mate. Ryan Collins is watching in Clitheroe.
He was watching from Australia.
Someone's doing well. He's watching from Clitheroe. Someone's doing well. Michael Brown's watching from Leighton Buzzard in Bedfordshire. I've never heard of that place, mate. I'm going to be honest. It sounds lovely, though. Joe Clark's from Lancaster.
Michael Brown.
Mark Alworth is from Accrington.
Oh.
Joey Shilling says he's watching outside the turf. What, on your phone, mate? Missing it that much? You know, it's nearly been a year since we're at the turf now. Bad that, innit?
What were the last game?
Oh.
What we could go on?
Tottenham 1-1, weren't it?
Can't remember.
I know, what were we shouting go on for there?
Yeah. Which one? Chicken or ham?
What time are you on?
So,
1954, 5.
I'm not 4 seconds in front of you, Johnny.
You what?
I can't hear you because I'm fucking banging it background.
I can't help it.
Tracy's like, no, not you, you dick. And then Tracy's like, do you want chicken or ham for tea?
Chicken.
So what you having, Simon? Chicken or ham?
I can't hear it because I got AirPods in, so I can't even hear it. The mic's obviously picking it up, but I don't even know shouting that.
So we can hear it, but you can't. So all these people who are watching it in Perth, Australia, can hear your own kids behind you. Hey, new neighbours are moving in. If anyone cares, don't forget anyone does.
My mum said a year and still paying season ticket prices. Agreed.
I know, and they won't even give it us back. They just keep giving us these shitty little credits. Oh, well, you can use that to do this or to do that, or if you don't want to use that, then you can use it towards next season's. Fuck off. Let's give our money back.
Do you know what? Talking of the way they make it like a riddle, obviously, if you got kids' season tickets and then you're paying into that, but you want their money back, it only goes in credit on their names. So, like, for example, if you wanted to spend 100 quid in Club Shop and you've got 3 people with 33 quid each, 33 pence, then you can't do it. You have to do different transactions. It's well annoying.
Shambles is what it is. It's typical of a football club. I'm not just going to slag Burnley off here. It's typical of a football club. And they'll just do anything to keep your money. Right, it's a bit of a... Palace have come back into it a bit, but obviously 2-0 still a very comfortable cushion. Well done, Ashley Barnes.
Oh,
that is what he's in the team for.
That.
I missed that because I was clapping.
It just getting commentary saying there Ashley Barnes is the best at the Premier League at that. So that's changed because it used to be always a pain in the arse for that.
Yeah, because now Harry Kane... It's because Harry Kane does it as well now, so it's all fun and games because Harry Kane does it.
Well, not as good as Harry Kane. Not as good as Ashley Barnes, apparently.
Not according to these commentators. Who are the commentators anyway? Anyone good?
No, I've only got it on very low, so I can just hear the words rather than definitively who
as long as it's not Steve McManaman, but it won't be because he's BT, isn't he? He's BT. Burnley attacking again now. Jay on the right. He's on the really on the far right. Oh, that's a free kick. Linesman's give it. Free kick to Burnley on the edge of the box.
You're ahead again.
Yeah, you're ahead, though.
Right, hold on. How far ahead am I?
Took that a second or two.
I'll pause it on 50. Sammy, paying attention. 50.
Fucking hell. Yes.
Yeah.
Right, sweet. I'll just a bit of a whinge there, so I'll have to.
Oh, get in me accumulators in here. I've done a fourfold. Sunderland, Reading, Plymouth, Hull. Sunderland, Reading, Plymouth are winning. Hull's 0-0.
I'll check mine in a sec.
Ball in.
Oh, that's a corner.
No.
Cash out, £28. No, I'm right, thanks.
How much did you put on?
Tenner.
Nah, yeah, leave it.
I'm up on mine. I think I'm 29 now.
You're not 21. 34.
Phil says Peter's proving a lot wrong today. Ryan Collins says this is the best start to a game we've had this season. Totally agree with that. I can't think of another game where we've been 2-0 up after 10 minutes. Ball in anyway, corner. Go on. Oh.
Okay.
And look at Johnny, you went well loud then. It sounded proper sensual.
Valentine's Day, innit? I'm getting in the mood.
Unlucky. Steve says, think I'm ahead of you lads, even all the way from here. Yeah, sorry, mate. As Sandra says, she says, get the Sky dish fitted for God's sake.
Unfortunately, we all have to watch it 5 minutes behind everyone else because Joe can't be asked getting Sky around.
It's just a faff, isn't it? It's just a faff.
It's not. Hiya.
It's not.
Can I have Sky?
It's a phone call.
No worries. We'll see you next Thursday. Bang. Done.
No, it's a faff. I'm too busy working, Johnny. Too busy working.
You work from home.
I know. Palace attacking.
Save.
Well in, Pauper.
To be fair, right, great start, but Nick's had 3 saves so far.
There's only that one where I would have thought he probably had a chance of a goal. The other two were a bit of a distance.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pretend I'd seen that comment, Sandra. Who's that? What's happened here? Free kick? Free kick to Burnley. Take that.
Leading with the arm. VAR.
I'll say what I said at the start of the watch along. If you haven't already, please give it a share. It helps get more people involved. I can't seem to share it as easily as I could do. Facebook have changed. You can't share it like that really fast like you could be able to. Now you've got to do like loads of different clicks. It takes piss.
It does take piss. I've tried doing it for you today, but then next week it'll let me share it to multiple groups by just pressing invite.
I know, they change it. They change it like every now and then, don't they? So they take it off. Corner to Burnley anyway. But at the minute, you can't share it easily. It's fat pain it all. So we're not getting as many people watching it because of that. I can't share it in as much groups. So if you can, please give it a share.
What's holding his head for? Dick.
Get up, you girl. Get up, you girl.
Even commentator says should be all right with that.
That's the political way of saying get up, you girl.
The broadcasting version. We should probably use that.
No, you're right. Leave that to the other Burnley podcasts. Joey Shilling says, is JT muted? No, he's just not set up for a bit, mate. He's concentrating on match. He's fuming I ain't got my Scardis, really.
I'm absolutely raging. No, I'm not.
Why you pay for Scar?
Right, corner ball, Burnley. Right on the keeper.
Yeah.
He's flapped it again. Hit it.
Matthew
Lawton.
I think there's only Paul
who
who comes and collects crosses. Everyone else just punches it out.
I know.
He's shit, that keeper.
That's why I love Pope.
I was talking to Heaton in the window, and I said, Gartan had a couple of games there. I said, I'm surprised if Palace don't come knocking. And he was singing praises at keeper, saying out that, no, he's a good keeper. I'm like, nice shit. And then today, I stand by it.
Well, yeah, today definitely he's been sharp so far.
Is he fully fit now, Tom Heaton?
Yeah. Well, not match fit, but he's available to play.
Does a keeper need to have match fitness?
Match sharpness?
Sharpness,
Possibly.
yeah, I'd go with sharpness. Ran out of beers.
Not pot noodle.
You're on a pot noodle. He's on a pot noodle. McNeil bringing out his inner Westie there with that corner, says Steve Billington, right on the keeper. Kieran Phillips says JT's heartbroken over Brady, really. That's why he's quiet. Nothing. Played it way straight back. If Ryan Collins says, if Lawton would have had an haircut, that would have been top bins.
I agree.
Go on.
I agree. Barnsley, referee, man.
They can't handle Barnsley, them.
No, they can't. They're all over the shop.
They're playing into his game. They're all over him straight away, and he'll just have a fall down and win a free kick, or he'll just skin him. They're too tight to him.
Yeah, he's having a bit of fun today. He's
all you do with Barnes, if you watch when they single him out of a game, you just don't get touched tight because he's not that good. He's not going to skin someone.
Yeah, in terms of technical ability,
he wants to get into a battle.
Yeah, in terms of, that's why he is the player he is, because technically on the ball he isn't that good. Horden Yols Grove said, I'll be happy to see Heaton back in the England squad. And he's getting the Villa squad first, mate. What's their keeper called?
Martinez.
That's it. He's a very good goalkeeper. I don't see him getting back in that Villa squad anytime soon. Which is a shame.
Palace. I know everyone goes on about Burnley and the strikers and that they've got. Fucking Batshuayi and Benteke up front. There's about 150 grand between them there, isn't there?
Yeah,
they're fucking shit. Benteke is arguably one of the worst strikers in the Premier League. He's awful.
I've said it time and time again, and Palace fans have tried to disagree with it this year because they've sounded that easy. Palace are just a one-man team, man. Without Zaha, they are nothing. Eze, easy. It's easy to mark him out of a game, put it that way.
What recall did they release a couple of months ago? That German.
Das Boot.
Yeah, him. No, what were it? That youngster who they got. And he got on 180 grand a week. Not 180. About 100 grand a week. They didn't even play. Max Meyer, that's him.
What, he ran 100 grand a week?
They ran 100 grand a week because they signed him on a free. So they didn't have to pay like a transfer. 100 grand a week and he didn't even play. And now he's contract.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you try. He's 2-0 down and he's fucking trying to fucking take piss with his skills. And he just passes it away. This club's on its arse. He deserves to get relegated, Palace.
Did you see J-Rod's little left footer there?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Joey Shilling says Diego Penny's better than the Palace keeper. Palace doing all right here, though, now. They've come back into it here.
The thing with that Gaeta, or however you say his name, he makes some worldly saves. And that's what keeps him up there, because he's like, well, the modern goalkeepers, though, they do worldly things and then do the basics wrong.
Yeah. Or they can ping a 50-yard pass out, but they can't collect a cross.
Yeah. You have to punch it.
That looked a lot closer than it were. I thought that were a bit closer than that, but on that replay. Kieran, you're spot on, mate. He says, happy belated birthday. I see you got the new shirt for your birthday. I did, mate. I did. There you go. You like it? It's nice, isn't it? I got this one and another one, a 1980s one, a remake, not the original, which I probably prefer, to be honest, but I wore it for podcast this week, so I didn't want to wear it again tonight.
Kieran's got that same shirt.
I think we've all got it, haven't we?
The 80s remake.
Oh, the 80s remake, sorry. Robert Benson's in the chat. Afternoon, Benson. Benson, sorry. Afternoon, Robert. I don't know why I called you Benson. Hope you're well, mate. First double of the season is on. If we weren't Burnley, we'd be relaxed by now. I'd like another goal, Robert. I'm not going to lie. I'd like another goal. Right, J-Rod. Is hitting it? Oh, it's poor. It's so... Getting a bit tart, Kieran. Have you heard, mate? Well, it's not tart, this.
Is it? That must be his go-to joke, because he said that to me once as well.
It must be a go-to thing.
Hang on. Kieran's got his notepad out. What other jokes is he going to throw out there?
He's going to mention Brady next. He's going to mention Brady next.
What about my bread? No, man.
What do you have a bread for?
Oh, and your bread.
Dipping it for juice at the bottom.
I thought you were going to say pot noodle butter. No, I don't mind that. If it were going to be a pot noodle butty, then you can get to fuck. But dipping it in butter, no, I'm not too bad.
Go on, ball in.
Anyway, Burnley corner. Is Dwighty taking it? Ball in anyway. Gaiata's punched it again. It's it. Loughton again.
It's not a free kick.
Can we change that around, please, and not have Loughton at the edge? Sorry, Lawton. Sorry, Robbie. At the edge of the box, having the shots. Can we have someone else who? Don't get me wrong. I like Matty, and he scored a cracker once for Villa. But can we have someone else, please? Because it keeps falling to Lawton at the edge of the box. And so far, his shots have been shite. Kieran Phillips says, is that Simon in the top right-hand corner? I thought it was Connolly, the Brighton player. I think he's referring to there.
Well, there you go. He used that one last week and all.
I'm going to say that was the one from last.
Skip to halfway through, but...
Right, well done, Burnley. One look at. He did well then. It was a bad pass.
From what I hear about Louts with the shooting, apparently he's scores a lot in training, so I think it's... I think that's why he's there, but maybe when he gets one, he'll probably get a few.
Fingers crossed, because he needs one. He's never. I say that. I thought he'd never scored for Burnley, but he has done. And if you want to find out where, download the TurfCast podcast interview with Matthew Lawton that we did earlier in the season. No, I'll tell you now. It was against MK Dons a few years ago in the Cup.
There's your quiz for your 50-odd. Who else scored in that game?
What do you know?
Not his fault.
I know one.
Simon's getting shouted at for his internet. I know one. George Boyd.
Oh,
I think. Do you want me to mute you? Am I allowed?
Mm-hmm.
MK Don's away, correct, Phil. You know what? I realise this is going to make me look sad as fuck. But last night, they were not on telly. So I watched, not all of it, but I watched a bit of the game. Oh, shit. Sorry. I watched a bit of the game where Burnley beat Reading 2-0 in the playoffs in 2009. And here's a question for you. Not necessarily you, JT. Which ex-Burnley player, if you know it, JT, feel free to answer. Which ex-Burnley player came on as a substitute for Reading in that game? I was so shocked to see that man. I was there at the game and I don't remember him coming on. He came on as a substitute between the two Burnley goals because that was just the part that I watched.
Ex-Burnley player?
Yeah, he came on as a sub for Reading.
I knew he said EK, but were he playing?
Yeah, we were playing, but he weren't ex at the time. He was a future Burnley player.
Yeah.
Well, he was sent off, to be fair, in that game, wasn't he? Because he got sent off. So he didn't actually play in that game, but he did play in the playoffs.
I'm shit with stuff like this. I fucking...
No, to be fair, I am. I didn't know this person played in it. I watched it last night and I was astounded. I was astounded to see him come on. And Phil's got it straight away.
Were he a good player?
I haven't looked yet, so don't tell me.
Was he a good player or was he some shithead who we had for like one game?
He was an absolute Burnley legend.
Burnley legend.
Glenn Little.
That's going to.
Glenn Little, correct. Simon's looked at the comments.
I haven't.
I
was going to say John McGreal until you said.
You know
legend.
what I hate? When someone asks you a question, you don't get a chance to answer it.
You've had 5 fucking minutes. People have answered in the chat.
No, yeah, because they're fucking 10 minutes in front of us.
They're not 10 minutes in front of you, you daft sod.
10 minutes in front of what? Our conversation. They've already heard the bit I haven't said yet.
Quick, before Johnny hears the question.
He's fuming. It was. Everyone's answering before he even asked Johnny. It was Glenn Little. Well done, everybody. I was so shocked he came on. I was like, what? Glenn Little played against us. But it was in between the two goals. And my memory of that night, I was just belting songs out between them two goals. And obviously afterwards, I don't remember that sub at all. But yeah, I enjoy them little quizzes. Johnny, have you got any?
No.
People are answering it already. No. You're all right today. You're all right today, Johnny. Kieran. Yeah, I think Kieran's got to him today.
Yeah.
How's he got to me? I can't see any of the comments, so I don't know who's saying what.
2 phenomenal goals that night. Will do. Oh, you will do on your. Oh no, you do it on your phone, don't you? Maybe not.
Yeah, I can't see them.
But I'm going to say people who I invite to this bit of software do have access to it if they wanted to. If you do it on your phone, it might be different. Right, I've run out of beer. Simon's muted himself. Oh, he's back. Right, I'm going to get a beer, but I need to open a box as well.
Hang on. Let me mute him. That seems to be the thing we do. Oh, is that a corner ball or? Yeah, corner ball. Right, that's part of my bet done. So I'm buzzing with that. I'll take over hosting for a bit. Johnny, let's entertain the masses now. The jaw's gone.
Go on, yeah, let's go.
Well, we've only played 40 minutes near enough anyway, 38. Who's your standout player for Burnley so far?
Get out. I don't think there's been a standout, to be honest. I think everyone's contributed as much as each other, to be fair. There's not been one person who's turned it on its head, but
nice.
It's good. It's a good team performance, I think.
Yeah,
Port's been solid at the back. McNeil, Tarker.
Yeah, I think McNeil's been a good one for me. I'd say that one as well. Yeah,
even
comments
Peters,
in the chat.
To be fair, Peters is playing well.
While Joe's gone, let's get the chat really active. Put loads of players' names in there just to piss him off.
Just put Joe's a melt as well when he comes back.
Say Joe, get Sky.
Yeah, get Sky, you scrubber.
Just get it in there. He's got Sky as well. He's just a lazy shit.
I know.
Oh, my dog's going sick. Jack Kjarke. So I've got on my bet.
You're on a podcast with Charlie Austin. Have you seen that?
Who, Cork?
Yeah, Charlie Austin has a podcast now. You're on it this week.
He's gone all media, hasn't he, Charlie Austin, this month? He seems to be on a lot of things.
Yeah. Go on. Yes, McNeil.
He must be planning his escape route from football because he's done a lot of media lately.
Well, he has also. It's also
who's done what?
He's teamed up with it.
Who's done what? What's going on?
Charlie Austin seems more in the media now.
He started a podcast, hasn't he, the wanker? I wonder where he got that idea. Obviously, TurfCast. Who do you think he is? But yeah, it looks like he's all right at it, to be fair. Good to see Laura in the chat. Good to see Laura in the chat. I've just seen Laura. There were, I think, a lot of comments since I went.
Joy Shilling said, "Did Simon have crutches in the Reading playoff match? Yeah or nay?"
Probably.
I didn't.
Probably.
Was it the Reading game where someone, they were like a clip, weren't they, where they were a Burnley fan in a wheelchair? like sat at the front, and then when
Spin
one
him
of the
out.
goals went in, no, he jumped up out the wheelchair.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. And he's like that with crutch.
Yeah.
And it said like the miracle, and it was called the Miracle of Burnley. I remember that.
Was that the Reading game?
I think so. Yeah, I do remember that. Now you mention it, I'll try and find that. That's funny. That.
Not wrong.
That was Simon.
He's not even disabled.
Not wrong with you.
Is there? Did you ask a question while I was out? Because a lot of people keep putting Dane Richards.
No, we're just being interactive and just asking them questions about footballers and who's the favourite player and shit. Oh,
Dean something or other, says Joanne. I have then opened my next drink. This is from a Flavourly box.
It's like Canada Dry.
Yeah, it's, we're not sponsored by Flavourly before people ask. It's a New Zealand Pale Ale. I like a Pale Ale.
in homage to the New Zealand Clarets who love TurfCast.
They do. They're not watching today, though. They'll all be in bed, won't they?
Don't know.
Man, they do get up. They do get. I don't know. They do get up for the games. To be fair.
When we were looking last time, isn't it like for 6 in the morning or something daft?
So they're in front, aren't they, over there? So I presume it'll be at this time. It's going to be well late.
Don't know. I'm not looking. I'm going to look at the form, but it'll ruin it for me again.
Right, we need to just Palace have come back into it without really worrying us too much. Oh, get up, you girl! To be fair, whilst Peter's doing that there, silly from Peters. Daniel Morehouse, evening Daniel, says afternoon today. Says, is it any good, Joe? Is it like the piss dribbles off Chris Ward? It's nice, mate. It's nice. I like it. I think Simon likes it. He gets these as well.
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm sure Johnny likes it because I know Johnny likes an ale. What's happened to Pink Gins anyway, Johnny? What's happened to Pink Gins?
I don't know. Not gone off him. It's just I ain't got it in.
He's been on furlough for 2 weeks, so he's gone down a bit to beers again.
I've been on furlough.
You got caught. Did you get 100%? You lucky bastard.
Simon's self-employed. He can do what he wants. I don't know why he's saying this. Steve Billington has said it's 5:45 a.m. in New Zealand, lads. So thanks for checking that out for us, mate. Well, in homage to all the New Zealand Clarets that are awake watching this, cheers. Well done.
We're an hour off. I thought it was 6, but...
You were 15 minutes away, mate, to be fair.
I know.
Doing yourself an injustice.
Quick baths.
I think it's... I think we've asked this question before, it were in my head, but at kick-off it'd have been 5.
Oh, well done, Burnley. Well done. Yeah, well done. Right, come on, Barnsley. That's it. Ball, diagonal ball. It's a shit pass. Oh, go on. Oh, Jay. Not strong enough.
Not strong enough there, Jay.
Not strong enough.
Looks like he's blowing a bit, does Jay?
I want to see him.
Go on then.
He's holding his knee there, isn't he?
I want to go.
So someone did comment earlier, I can't remember who it were, apologies for forgetting your name, said that Jay's playing like he looks like he has an injury.
Is there anyone to bring on? I don't even see it bench, you know. I didn't even look. Let me have a look.
I'll put it on screen for you, JT. Man, you won't be able to see it. On the bench, we have Peacock, Farrell, Kevin Long, Glennon, Dunn, Bardsley, Brownhill, Stevens, Mumbongo, and Robbie Brady.
Brownhill. The Burnley Bale is back.
The Burnley Bale is back.
Brady, yes.
Yes, Robbie Brady, Johnny says. Kieran's livid.
No,
Kieran's tapping as we speak.
At least we've got some attacking players on the bench and not 10 defenders.
Oh, mate, I like seeing Brady on the bench. I'm happy about that.
What a dig. Good though, I enjoyed that.
Dale Stevens,
the way Johnny celebrated then when he read Brady on bench is exactly the same way I did.
Dale
Just because of the attacking option, like you said. The depth on the bench.
Phillips says, good. Keep that useless. See you next Tuesday on the bench. James Smith says, love that comment, Simon. Joey Shilling says, Stevens couldn't even score against a team of blind players. And Thomas Grant says, get Mumbongo on for Jay. If he's
Talking
injured,
of blind
to be fair,
players, did you see that Brazilian blind team that was doing the rounds on Twitter?
Yes, I shared it on TurfCast and said, why
Were
do
you
they
that
have
shared
more? Why do they have more
Oh
creativity than
my
us? Because he did.
days!
He was class.
It was well good. So I'd think about that before you comment on blind football. They were looking well good.
Yeah. Stevens won't do very well against that team, Joey Shilling, put it that way.
As long as there's a belling ball, they'll be right.
That's not a free kick.
Oh, ref.
Oh, it's irrelevant anyway. Half time. There it is, your half time whistle. Crystal Palace 0, Burnley 2. Let me know what you thought of the first half in the comments below. I think it's fair to say, start with you, Johnny. I think it's fair to say that that was a very, very, very good first half for Burnley.
Yeah, it come out of nowhere, didn't it, really? I mean, 2-0 up after 9 minutes. Can't grumble with that. And to be fair, we haven't, since then, I know we haven't had much to harp on about, but we've been pretty solid. Pope's made a couple of decent saves. They haven't really looked like scoring. Right, so great for start.
Well,
We need to kick on though now. We need to get like a third early on, just to calm it down.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. If the next goal is absolutely massive, isn't it? If they score early on, like 47th minute, 2-1, we're in for an absolute barrage for that second half.
Yeah, definitely.
But if we score, the game's in bed. Game's put to bed. Simon, what do you think?
Yeah, good half. Exactly like Johnny said to me. We hadn't done a massive sort of performance in creativity, but we have put a shift in around the pitch. We're pressing and we're making it hard for them. And once we got them goals, we haven't let off sort of the aggression of it all. It's been a good first half of football. It's an important sort of 10 minutes or now, isn't it? Because they're going to get a rocket. There's no way that they can perform as bad as that as well. So you've got to look at it and think it's an important 10 minutes now.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think for me, I'll go back to what Johnny says. I know we like how Johnny is right. He says we haven't had much to harp on about since their goals, but they don't look like they're going to score, do they? Like I've not looked at them and thought, we are looking very solid at the back, which is what we basically build our play on.
They've got 2 donkeys up front. I wouldn't even have them on Blackpool Beach. Awful.
Brilliant. But yeah, Simon, I can't see us conceding. Well, famous last words. But on that first half, we didn't look like we were going to concede, did we?
No, I hope not. Got Pope in my dream team, so a clean sheet would do a world of good for that. Got Lawton in there as well, because they've got 2 games this week, haven't they, on the old dream team?
Yeah, us and Everton, I think, a double game week. I'm not one of them that does. I'm not one of them that does. I make it every single season, and I always forget to do it. I'm done same again this year. I'll try again next year. But yeah, just looking at the comments. Ashley Thompson says, great first half, great opening 10 minutes. It was perfection, but it's gone a bit quiet since then. Phil says up the Clarets. Joey Shilling, he's going on about Mombongo. James Smith says, great first half, excellent defensive work from McNeil. I know it's only a weak point, so I'm pointing out how good he's been. Fair enough. Yeah, I've to be honest, I haven't noticed it as much as you probably have. But we haven't exactly been troubled.
Well, that closing down.
Yeah, we haven't exactly been troubled down that left-hand side. So yeah, you're probably right there, mate. Paul James, watching on YouTube, says a good solid performance in the first half. Palace came into it a bit in the last 15 minutes. I think one more would make it a lot more comfortable. Yeah, totally agree with that, mate. I think we need that. We need that third goal early on in the first half. If we start the second half. If we start the second half like we started the first, and just get 1 goal, 2, obviously, if we copy the first half exactly, then that's game, set, and match. So fingers crossed we can do that. Gicky Metrod, a.k.a. Gix, says, well, that was a lot less nerve-wracking than I expected. Kean Corbett says, what's it with Palace that makes McNeil go centre but stays on the wing against everyone else? Probably just fancied himself against their central midfielders. And James Smith, he's laughing at Johnny Tate's comment about Blackpool Donkeys. But what we'll do, we'll have a quick break. We'll be back in time for the second half as usual. I will probably be back a couple of minutes before the start of the second half, 2 or 3 minutes, and then the stream will obviously restart for the second half as well. So we'll see you all there. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. The second half is imminent. So I thought I'd come back and just revel in that beautiful first half.
And listen to music.
Louis, you can listen to music if you want. Well done, mate. Kevin Astley says, how good was that first half? Chris Hampson says, going for 4-0 now. Totally dominance. But yeah, I think, like me and Johnny were saying earlier in the stream, just before the first half ended, and yeah, the first goal is massive. So fingers crossed we can get it.
Just reading here, it looks like Andros Townsend's coming on.
Simon, have you got your phone, mate, computer?
Yeah.
It makes that weird noise. You remember back in 2000s when you put your phone near a computer and you text it? Yeah, we're in that. Right, come here, hands off that thing. I think, are you texting or something?
No, I'm just scouring Insta.
That's weird. Maybe it's a new iPhone that does it. Right, give me your hands. Joey Shilling says, Simon, why haven't you cut Jay's man bun off? To be fair to Jay, he won't let anybody cut the man bun off. He's obviously growing it.
It's cool as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't
like
suit it, so I wouldn't have it, but I do think Jay suits it. Right, you want to sit down?
Bump, bump. Here we go, lads.
Big1, watch YouTube. If you haven't already, Big1, please subscribe. Says, hey, I missed the goals. Were they good? Yes, they were Burnley goals, so of course they were good, mate.
Just get good.
It's just that remind everyone, like, it's that big 10 minutes in it where they're going to come out. Have they made a change?
Johnny said they brought Townsend on, but I'm not sure if I saw it.
No, that's what Chris Borden tweeted. He said
they've not brought him on.
Coming on.
Oh, okay. Interesting. But yeah, Joanne Burrows says, got to be strong for the first few minutes. Palace are going to come at us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do need to. It doesn't matter, Big Bot. If you support Man United, you can still subscribe as well. We're all friends here until we play each other. That's a foul. And a yellow. Yeah, until I ban you for giving Burnley shit, then we're not friends anymore.
Yeah.
All we need to do now is let them come at us a little bit, frustrate, get the bodies in the way of the ball, commit fouls until they get frustrated again, and then we're right.
Yeah, as Johnny says, they've got a couple of donkeys up front, so we should be able to defend against these. There's not been many times this season where we've conceded 2 games in a game, let alone 3. Obviously, Man United beat us 1-0. City have scored more than 2 against us on a couple of occasions. Liverpool didn't score against us.
Oh, yes, beat us.
Villa scored 2 against us. So, yeah, I don't want to jinx it, but fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Oh, come on, Laos. Oh, go on,
Laos! Yes! 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 Get in there!
Fucking nail on!
Yes! Brilliant! Like, what are we saying?
I told you he can fucking shoot.
Saying earlier.
Joe,
wow!
Don't put him on edge at box. He can't shoot.
He can't come into the start. Fuck me, what a goal that was. Well in, Laos. Fucking
look at Tarky buzzing.
Oh, it's his best mate, isn't it? It's his best mate.
He deserves that.
Well, look at that. 1, 2.
Brilliant, Matty Laos. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh,
get
miles
in there. What a goal that is. What a goal that is.
I told you, apparently training, he fires them all the time.
Absolutely
every single
brilliant.
Player ran over then as well.
I know.
What a goal.
What a finish. Keep showing it.
So, he's crossed
what a ball by Rodriguez, though. That was perfect.
He's in my dream team and all.
Yeah.
Clean sheet, goal. Fucking hell.
Sweet.
You will be absolutely.
Matty scored.
Yeah, I'll be up.
His last goal was away for Aston Villa against Stoke in 2013.
You what? Say that again.
His last goal was away for Villa against Stoke in 2013 in the
last goal in the Premier League, I presume. Yeah.
Oh,
who's down here? Is that Ben? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
23 whites.
I can't get over that.
Said?
Let's have a look at the comments. Paul James says yes. Kieran says he needs to celebrate by getting himself a proper barber now.
Oh,
He's not listening. He was listening. Paul James says, now I feel comfortable. Adam Rowland says, the sexiest thing I will see this Valentine's weekend. Joanne Burrows says, told you. Jared Wong says, get in, Loughton. If you can't hear me, I'm sorry. There you go. Joey Shilling says, Loughton with a sexy goal. Kieran Phillips says, 3-0. What a goal, Loughton.
Lawton.
I'll also mute Johnny as well. There we go. Joanne Burrows says, well there. Adam Rowland again says, wow. Joey Shilling says, has Mumbongo scored yet? No, sorry, mate, because he's not on the pitch. And yes, sorry, it's Lawton. I even asked him on the podcast. Blame Phil Bird. That's what I say. Blame Phil Bird, because he says Loughton. But yes, what a fucking goal that is. That's game, set, match. That is game, set, match. So can we all agree now that is game, set, match? I'm calling it. That's game, set, match. They are not going to come back and win from that. And get a point even. That is insane. Yeah. Matty Louts turning to prime fucking Messi.
What a goal.
Alistair Campbell's just tweeted goal of the season. I don't get that far. It's a good goal. Good goal. I would say a goal of the season.
It might be referring to Burnley.
It's probably
Burnley's goal of the season.
And even Chris Borden's put it. Lawton beats 3 men, swaps passes with Rodriguez, volleys into the far corner. Goal of the season, no doubt.
Some claret tinted glasses there, Paul.
It was a good goal, don't get me wrong, but I think it's going to be goal of the season. Maybe Burnley's, but...
Yeah, I think it's probably Burnley's. I don't know if they're referring to that, but it's definitely Burnley's.
Look at Benteke. It's supposed to be good in the air, and that is fucking shit header. He's crap. Awful.
Wow.
11 points clear of safety this game will put us. 11 points clear of safety. Big Bot says he's followed the page on Facebook. Thank you, mate. You can subscribe on YouTube as well if you want, pal.
Ooh,
but yeah, sit back, relax. Clarets are 3-0 up.
Okay, now Joe's turned it into a DFS advert with his new sofa.
I got it. I didn't get it from DFS.
That's a risky colour to get with a 2-year-old.
I did say that, and he's all right in not eating at the settee though. Oh, with another effort. Where's Lisa? Get Lisa Lawton in the chat. Come on, get Lisa Lawton on. I know she follows the page. Come on, get Lawton's mum in the chat. Yeah, get Lawton. When she's here, tell her to say hi, and then we can. Oh, I ain't even updated the fucking score. Oh, is that what sound like? Bloody hell. Hey! Hooray! Parker, do it. Go, hooray!
Hey, did you know you get subtitles instantly on our thing?
I've turned them on, turned automatic ones on.
Yeah, but I didn't think they went on till the after watch.
Lisa Lawton, get her in the chat. Colby Tate says, fair play, Burnley. Thank you, Colby. He's watching on YouTube. Please subscribe while you're there, mate. Steve Billington says, how nice is this to watch? It's weird watching us being this comfortable. I know, mate. This is why I'm lying down. What are you doing?
He does this in Jimmy Mack when he's 3-0. He just lies across someone's knee.
Yeah, I just lie like this. Next to Bob next to me. It's very rare.
Scott Dan.
Oh, come on.
Jim! Oh, this is insane. Stop doing that, Parker. Come here, you. Get up.
Mom,
it's just like watching Brazil. Oh!
Sorry, I
Big Bottle One says, do you want to beat us? Do you want to beat Leicester for us in March? We'll be safe by then, pal. No need. No need. Parker, shh. No. Go sit down. Go on your iPad. Get out of the fucking thing. Go sit down. Go see what Mummy's doing.
No, everyone can hear you. You're kidding. Background.
Good boy. There you go. That's how you do it, Simon. So, Johnny, are you ready to admit game, set, match?
Yeah. I think this will end up 5-0.
Fucking hell! Look, who are you and what have you done with Johnny? Where's that Johnny I know and love?
What?
No, we'll get beat. I've never heard you so positive.
I'm not that bad. I said before they kicked off, Palace are absolute dog shit. And when I said I watched that Leeds game, they were awful.
They
couldn't even string 2 passes together.
They can't today. They can't today.
They're fucking bad. You're not going to win all with a dinosaur. How old's Hodgson as well? 87.
Something like that.
He needs to just retire. Just enjoy. Fucking about, up and down. Just fucking go and retire or something.
Fucking about, up and down.
Joe's had a chat with him, haven't you, Joe?
No.
Hey, Roy
Well, I saw him in France and I shouted, "Hiya, Roy." And he went, "Hello, Sam." And that were it. I saw him in France when I went to Europe.
Memories though, mate.
I wrote phone to my mum at the time. I went, "Mum, Roy Hodgson and Gary Neville are there." She went, "No, they're not." I went, "They are, because I'm in Simon's cutting hair inside the hotel, so I where England team were." And I was in the bar next door. And she was like, "Say hiya." So I went, "Roy." He went, "Hey, Sam."
How weird with that little village, mate. It was like, the main street in Barrowford? It was like that with a huge hotel at the end and a race course. And
it was class though, weren't it? It was so nice.
So good. So all the England players and staff were just walking around this little village because there was barely anyone there. It was like It was like Barrowford, but in the middle of nowhere.
It was like Roy Hodgson.
Yeah.
My next beer, by the way, is in homage to our new owner. USA. There we go. It's an American pace one. It's a what? Sorry, Johnny.
Bud Light.
Bud Light.
Well, Dan's under pressure here.
A West Coast Pale Ale. There we go. Beautiful.
Kurt Lowell, she's come centre forward a minute.
I was going to say, look how far. He's trying to get a brace, isn't he? I bet he's on a real goal bonus, is Lawton. I bet when they were doing his contract, if he had scored in 10 years, just give him 2 million or something if he scores. I don't keep him happy.
Yeah. Well, that's Simon getting a generous tip for his next haircut.
Oh, is he?
If he is.
When they're allowed to.
When it's legal.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
To be fair, he scored without a haircut, so you might be the problem, Simon.
Well, to be fair, if you look at Simon cut Joe Hart's hair just before that Arsenal game.
Are we going down this?
Who else have you fucked up? Who else have you fucked up? I'm joking. He's so mad. Did you? I remember. Honestly, we were sat there, right, and Joe Hart practically threw the ball into the back of his net against Arsenal in Euros. And literally within 30 seconds, someone had texted him saying, "Fuck me, mate, you were supposed to cut his hair, not his hands off." And he was fuming. He was so mad. He was like, "I'm getting it already."
Honest to God, right? My battery went, and we got back to the hotel about an hour and a half after match finish. It took forever to get a taxi, didn't it? And we get back to the hotel.
Like €50 for it, didn't we?
Oh, fucking well annoying. Sits down, puts my phone on charge, and Twitter had just gone mental about Joe Hart. Should be concentrating on game, not getting fucking haircuts and all. Shouldn't have cut his fingers off. Oh my God, mate, I've never seen like it. I was devastated. It was like my first sort of like big thing as well. Euros 2016. Put the picture of Joe Hart up the night before the game. Say, mate, Joe Hart's ready for the game. Can't wait for tomorrow. Fucking hell.
Just dipping into the comments. Kieran Phillips says, think Hodgson will be gone in the summer, but will they come in for Dash? Now, Palace were interested in Dash last time, weren't they? And from what I am aware, it was just a case of Dash did want the job, but Palace never actually offered it him. They offered it somebody else. So I would be worried if Palace came in for Dash. But, fuck it, this shit. Get him relegated, and then he's not going to go there, is he?
I'm the same. I think Dash is one of them jobs. Dash is one of them. Fucking hell, what's wrong with me? Palace is one of them jobs that would actually tempt him to go.
Yeah. There's a Leeds fan in the chat. We can handle that today because we're winning. He says, thank you for spanking Palace today. I enjoy it. Palace are shit, mate. You made them look shit. We're making them look shit. Palace are shit. They're so bad without Zaha. Big Bot, where's his comment gone? I've lost it. Who do you think will win between Man United or West Brom? Who do you think will win against fucking anyone in West Brom? It's never West Brom, mate. Oh, shit, we play them next, don't we? No, we play them after Fulham, don't we, on Saturday? Look, watch this. We'll get beat. But this is a fantastic start to that run of fixtures, to be fair. Burnley have got the ball again. Oh, he's gone backwards. Oh, Peters with the ball in. Oh, Jack unlucky. Go on, Ashley, hit it. Oh. Deflection. It's a Leeds fan in peace as well. He says, hey, I've got no problems with Burnley. I like Dash. I work in Leeds, mate. I work in Leeds. So I've got no problems with Leeds. I don't hate Leeds like some Burnley fans do. They're just another club to me.
I like Leeds after they won me my bet.
There you go. I know Kieran don't like Leeds. So Kieran might be stamping away on his keyboard.
It will be.
Oh, it'll be like that. Kieran, let's see what you got to say.
30.
Yeah, to be fair, Big Bot, you did lose to Sheffield United. That was shambolic.
He's dead.
I'm having a look now. What's 5-0? I'm going to get it on.
Are you going to get 5-0 on, lad?
I'm gonna have a look, see what odds are. If it's shit odds,
Tell you what, we'll have a look at my bet. 5. Hey, go on. Oh, are you in front of me?
I might be, sorry. I ain't done out.
20 to 1.
Jump. 20 to 1, get it on, JT. 50 quid, you'd be laughing.
Oh, hang on, it's gone
it.
down. Has there been a goal? It's just gone down from 20s to 12s.
Oh,
before I
Johnny.
put it on. No, it can't be. There's a goal kick.
We're behind though, aren't we?
Yeah, not by that much. Sure.
Townsend's come on.
Why has that just gone down so much?
Oh, Joe, you did.
No, they haven't. Why has that
Watford are beating Bristol City 5-0. Watford, I had that as a draw.
Is Andre Gray bagged?
I fucking hope not. Burnley fans were like, get him back! Get him back! He's so good!
I'd have him. He can run the channels, as everyone says.
That's all he can fucking do.
No, he
Another
hasn't.
Leeds fan in the chat. Michael, I didn't realise you were a Leeds fan. What's with all Leeds fans? But yeah, like I said,
Leeds.
Who's doing that? Why are you doing that?
I don't know. I just fancy doing it.
Have the cocks in their hand now. Have the cocks in their hand now. Colby Tate says he's a West Ham fan. We've got loads of these are all on YouTube. That's what I like about YouTube. YouTube brings all that the other fans in, whereas when I stream on Facebook, it brings all Burnley fans in. But we've got an Hammers fan, we've got 2 Leeds fans, we've got a Man United fan. So fair play.
A little Ray Lewington's on. Do you know who his nephew is?
Go on.
Well, Luke Ayling.
Is it?
Yeah, I found that.
I like Luke
commentary on Monday.
All right, I like Luke Ayling. He's probably one of the players I'd take from Leeds. I tell you who's good at Leeds. Have you seen that Rafinha? I thought I'd never even heard of. Well, I'd heard of him, but he'd not done that much until recently. Then fuck me, you were class. Anyway, this is not a Leeds show. The comments have gone quiet on Facebook. Hopefully everybody's still there. Oh, Lisa's in the chat. She's probably gone now. I've only just seen it. That was like 3 minutes ago. Matty
Is she here?
Lawton's mum is in the chat and she puts OMG and then 3 of them emojis. We have Matty
What a
Lawton's mum
goal.
in the chat. We have Matty Lawton's mum in the chat. I'm so sorry, Lisa. You've probably gone now. I've probably forgot it. I probably didn't see you in time. But thank you for commenting. Thank you for following the page. And you can tell your son from me that was an absolute fucking screamer. Fucking screamer. I had to check this.
According to Borden, what was it? Borden and who?
Borden and Alistair Campbell, who knows nothing about football. He's a politician. Don't know much about politics, some might say.
To be fair, I'm an hairdresser and you're a journalist. we're commenting on football.
I'm not a journalist anymore. Them days are gone.
Right, it's
Come
gone
and
back up to
soon.
20s. I'm back on it.
Okay, get on it. But it's good to see Matty Lawton's mum in the chat. We've got some friends of celebs, parents of celebs. So, thank you for that. We're getting loads of comment on YouTube today. Thank you for that. We do tend to struggle on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, then please subscribe. We're on the road to 350 subs. And if you're watching on Facebook, but you don't already sub to us on YouTube, get over to YouTube and give us a subscribe.
He's up front again. Oh, he's not. Oh, no, he's not. Loves it up front. Get back.
I know he is. He's there. He's still up front. Oh, are you in front of us again?
Must be. Sorry, 64-52.
No, you're only about a second in front of me.
Yeah.
Steve Billington says, do you think Dash might bring Big Joel on for Barnes for a run? Maybe in 80th minute, mate, when it's game, set, match, and definitely. So, fingers crossed. We have a new subscriber. Kian Corbett has subscribed. Thank you, Kian. Just got the notification now.
Sky? Top last guy.
Palace attacking anyway.
There
we go. It's gone out. It's gone out. It's gone out. It's gone out. It's gone out.
Hey, what a ball that were. Not one striker on his toes.
Yeah, if they'd have had a decent striker, like Johnny says, 2 donkeys up front. If they'd had a decent striker, that's a nice, easy goal.
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I clicked on the chat.
How do you get rid of admin duties?
Well, you can.
Anyway, Kieran Phillips, I'm joking.
Next
Kieran
time when you're
Phillips
working,
says,
you have to log me in again.
That reminds me, Fulham game.
17 kills.
No, I can't do Wednesday if I'm working.
Oh, we might not have a watch along on Wednesday, everybody.
928.
We might not have a watch along on Wednesday. I can't do it. Simon can't do it. Johnny does it on his phone, so he probably can't do it. Fingers crossed, Jared's free. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, Kieran Phillips says, need another couple just so we can relax. Kieran, it might be your turn to be on the watch along on Wednesday, mate. Mind you don't have the software to do it, so we need someone to host it for you. I could probably host it. Who's up for doing the watch along then in the comments?
I am shaking.
Let me know if you're up for doing the watch along on Wednesday.
What do you need? Just a laptop?
You can do it on your phone.
Yeah. You can do it on your phone. I can host it for you, Johnny, if you're free. So I can host it from my laptop and just invite you in it.
Through, I do have a laptop, but it's not the best. I'll try it on that. I've never tried. I've just had a phone, so I'll just use that.
Jared's working as well.
I'm working on another
9
page.
till 5.
We might not have one for the Fulham game then, guys. Hopefully Johnny can sort it. But even then, at the minute, he's on his own, so I won't expect him to do that.
I'm a lone wolf.
Matt's mum just messaged me saying, I've got the kids, so I'm struggling to concentrate. We made Lilia cry with all the screaming.
Tell her I'm sorry that we missed her comment, but we put her comment on screen and we all said hi to her.
No.
Oh, Johnny, we could have a dream team on. Laura wants to do the watch along with you. What do you reckon? Will Sarah be all right with that?
Well, yeah, just watching.
Kieran
football.
would be hilarious. Joey Shilling, I don't think you've met Kieran Phillips.
Kieran Phillips says he's available, but Kieran, if Johnny's hosting it, you've got absolutely fucking no chance, mate. There's no way Johnny's going to want you on it. But it's good to see that Johnny's available. That's good. Laura said she could do it. Oh, with Johnny. So
I am shaking.
I'll have to check in. I'm happy to host it for you both. All three, maybe, if Johnny wants Kieran on. No falling out, though, you two.
Johnny, how's your bet? I need Milivojevic and I need Barnes to be booked.
I need Barnes to score. And a couple of cards, really.
Yeah, the cards is what's... Everything else is done.
No, I just need Barnes.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Go on, Burnley. Oh, shit past you. Come on. Hit it. Oh, well in. Who was that? Well in. Joey Shilling says, OMG, get anti-football to do it. That might not be a bad shout. I think it'd be a bit weird. It might be a bit weird for 90 minutes. Go on, hit it.
Tell you what, Matty's having another worlder.
Matty's been class today. They've all been class. We are going to struggle to pick a man of the match. Tell you what, definitely going to struggle to pick a man of the match.
No, there's only one winner for that.
Who is it?
It's got to be Lawton, hasn't it?
I think so. That's who I'd vote for.
Has to be.
Oh.
There's an agenda against Matty. Barnes has played well, though. Barnes has played well. Barnes can be beat. Jesus, you are in front of me.
Sorry, Alex, I don't touch it. It just must jump.
Johnny, where are you at? I'll get
just,
that. I'll tell you what.
70 or 5 now.
Yeah, you're exactly the same as me. Simons must have done
do you know what? I'm on 70-11. It's only 2 seconds, but it's a world of difference, isn't it? I'll stop it, but I'll stop
Laura
it
says,
20.
have you all talked about professionalising the women's team? I'm gonna say no to that, Laura, at the minute because we haven't. But me and Simon will probably chat about it on the podcast. However, if you're doing the watch along on Wednesday, when's the game? Wednesday, then I'm sure you and Johnny will talk about it. But I'm all for it. I've already said that on the TurfCast pages. You coming in? Go get your iPad.
So I was worried that in this first sort of 10-15 minutes of the half, Palace had come at us, but they hadn't even tried to come at us. They've been absolutely horrific. Here he is, player of the year.
No, I tell you what, even he's going to play well today. Everybody's fucking played well.
Tell you what, that's the right decision. That get Gudmundsson off. You know what he's like for an injury. He's played well. We're 3-0 up. Get him off.
Kieran Phillips has turned Sky off now.
Why has he turned? What? Because Brady's on.
Because Brady's on. Oh, I'm not watching it. Fucking shit. Fucking up Brady bags now.
I want him to bag.
You know he's just going to do 5 passes and they're all going to go out of play.
That's money for you, switch. Yeah.
He's
everybody's played well today, so even Brady can play well.
To be fair, Brady's he's had half a good season. It's just his delivery at times is frustrating. Well done, Tar.
He started very well. It was funny because when Johnny made that comment, we all laughed. And then I think that game he was fair shit and he got took off. But then after that, he was really good, weren't he? And then Johnny were texting the TurfCast Watchalong group that we've got, saying like, "Oh, you know, he has played well and stuff." But then after that, he's gone shit again. So fingers crossed he can turn it back around again because it's good to have competition off the bench, no matter what. Did you take a screenshot of them stats then, Simon? Because you seemed to. They were good stats for Matty, weren't they? Then did you see them?
Sorry, I wasn't even looking. I was reading my messages.
I need Hull to score for me accumulator.
How much did you get back off that one?
220. Come on, Hull.
Decent return. I had Watford Bristol City draw and they're winning 5-0. Christine says, Joe, how much have you had to drink? Obviously too much. I think she's referring to the Brady comment. However, I always drink too much. Kieran Phillips also needs Hull, Johnny, for 188 quid. So now, Johnny, you're stuck in like a crossroads because if Hull score, Kieran gets some money as well. So what do you want to happen here?
Hull to score. What an absolute stupid comment.
It's because you hate Kieran that much, mate.
I don't.
And Phil needs Hull as well for 400 quid.
You're trying to create an agenda. That's what you're trying.
I hate the fact that I need Hull as well now. I've just
what about Quilter? Do you like Quilter now as well, or what?
I've never not liked him.
Oh no, he hated you,
what's
didn't
happened to him? Yeah, what's happened to him? He's gone quiet.
I don't know, to be honest.
He's on when you're not on, I think.
Yeah, probably.
I've got my bet is Reading to win, which are winning. Hull to Norwich to win, which are winning. Charlton, Hull, and Cambridge are all drawing.
I got my squid.
But there's 20 minutes left. A lot could change. 600 quid return.
I'm nowhere near. I am nowhere near.
I've got 2 out of 5 winning and 3 drawing, basically. And then on this bet, when I've got a game bet, if you will, it's Barnsley and Milivojevic to get booked, and that's 400.
7 HP.
Oh, go up, Brady, lad. Put it in.
18 people are watching right now on YouTube. I think this is going to be our best ever YouTube watch-along video. To all those 18 people watching on YouTube, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel.
I think it helps because there's no other Premier League games on as well.
Yeah, well, I think it's like that a lot, isn't it, when we stream?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. They don't tend to get that many on YouTube, which is quite annoying because YouTube's the one that I want to do best on, to be honest.
There you go, everyone. Whoever's watching now on Facebook, YouTube next week, please.
Yeah, that would be better. If you want to watch it on YouTube next week, that would help. You know what? I wouldn't say that if YouTube didn't fucking take me stars off me. If Facebook still had let me do the Facebook stars, I'd be more concerned about Facebook, but I'm never getting them back. Oh, hello. Let's have a look. What this?
Don't get sucked in by that.
No, I'm putting it on screen so everybody fucking knows. Everybody look at what Kieran says to me all the time. I've been asking him for fucking a year. Anyway, Joe, might have some good news coming your way regarding the sponsorship, so watch this space. Kieran works at Boohoo, everybody. So I think he's a manager. I don't know. I'm not that interested in his job position. I'm sure he'll tell me. But Kieran's been saying this to me for ages. Simon's there saying, do not get sucked in. I've put it on screen so everybody knows. So if we're not sponsored by Boohoo Man and multimillionaires within 5 months, then you all know that Kieran's fucked me over. Cheers, Kieran. Oh, no, seriously though, Kieran, that would be great though, mate. Cheers.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Good save. Well, it's gone over. I think Simon's about 10 seconds in front of me.
Yeah, sorry. Go on, I'll pause it on 10. 77. Oh, no, hang on. It's just dropped back to it. Just shot back to 76, 56, 7.
Well, now we're 6 seconds in front of you, so it'll just keep. There's no point pausing it. It'll just keep going all over the place.
Yeah, I'm not so bothered when we're 3-0 up.
But yeah, Palace, to be fair, Johnny, you were right with what you said earlier on. They're a fucking shambles.
Yeah, you look at the team, and apart from Zaha, I'd
have Eze.
Yeah,
I'd have that Eze. That is his class.
There's no one else that kind of springs out that you think good player. They're just an average team, and they're an aging team as well. Like Scott Dan, fucking Kale and stuff.
Oh,
fucking hell, he's dead.
Oh,
he's
shit.
He's fully knocked out there, or he was.
Well, he's moving his knee.
Yeah, he's going to say his legs moved now, so he's not actually dead. But he was definitely knocked out.
You could put a dog down, its leg still moves for a good minute or so, you know.
Cut a chicken's head off and it runs around for a week.
Yeah, don't let that leg deceive you, mate. It might be gone here. Come on.
No, he'll be right. He'll have to go off today. Get him off today. Get him off. We don't need to risk him now. Get him off.
Put the prayer emoji in the chat. Come on, pray for Ben.
Yeah. Put the pray emoji in the chat. TurfCast is going to do it. How do you do it?
I hope he's all right. That looks horrific.
I'm going to say we take it pissy. We take it pissy, but obviously.
I'm not praying for him.
No. Kean's actually put the pray emoji in.
Fucking neck brace is coming out.
Emoji in. Steve's put the pray emoji in. It's just precaution, though, isn't it? It's just precaution.
I've never seen him put the neck brace on someone. They usually sit him up and try and get him playing on, don't they, first?
I tell you what, it's a good job of winning 3-0 today, though, because if we were losing 3-0 and he went off, I'd be like, right, relegation, let's go.
Fucking hell. It hasn't shown the replay either, which sometimes is a sign of what.
Who's sending texts?
Me, I'll mute it. I put my notification on Sky Bet, so when Hull score, it comes on. So
when
I'll turn it down. When Hull, fucking Millwall have equalised. Fuck off.
Who they're playing?
Reading.
Yeah, I've got Reading.
Yeah, get him off. As Kean says, we need him for Fulham and West Brom. Kieran, what vote are you on about, mate? I don't know what you're on about. I think he'll be fine. Like, I'm just guessing, obviously, but it don't look good, to be fair. But what the commentators... Tell you what, Simon, you can hear the commentators, can't you? What are they saying?
They're basically saying it looked like an accidental coming together, Jordan Ayew. He said, saying the same things that you'd expect. Not one to stay down. It's not a good sight to see. And wishing him all the best. There's no sort of information, really.
Well...
But they haven't shown the replay, and like I said, you know, like when someone breaks a leg or something and they never show it?
Yeah.
Or a streaker's on the pitch. They never show that. Head injury, when it's bad, don't show replay.
Well, can I have him out now?
Kev Long's coming on, it's being mentioned. Then they're just basically singing Ben Mee's praises of his contribution to Burnley over the last few years and stuff. But yeah, don't look good.
No, I don't.
Did the prayers come in? No, let's have a look. Not that religious.
Yeah, a few prayers. You're a Christian, eh? Say that, you're a Christian.
Catholic, I think.
That's what I meant.
Went to school.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, as Paul says, he's moving, so I'm hoping he's okay. That's what I'm leaning on. Precautionary. But Ben would get up and walk off.
Yeah. It's the neck brace thing. I don't ever see him stretching people off with a neck brace.
Hang on, I'm going
to
rewind this, actually. Because I've switched over. Have I switched over or not?
You shouldn't have done it that time.
I think I flicked over to Scast, but no, I'm going to rewind it and have a look what happened. Oh, you twat. I fucking turned over to Sky Sports fucking news just before after it happened.
What, for your bet?
Yeah, I'll just check. When he went down, I'll just check in. Oh, MK Dons have bagged. Fuck off.
I think we've got the same bet on, Johnny.
My bet's long gone, so it's just funny watching you two squirm over your bets.
They give a penalty for handball. It's never seen handball. Oh, that's gone tits up.
Hopefully we'll be all right, like we're saying, but he's not one to stay down, and it's not a good sight.
I might have to shoot him. My battery's on 10%. I don't have a charger down here.
Yeah, lads, you want a bit of a commentary, Goss? This is being used as a regular substitution and not the new concussion substitutions.
Why?
Because we haven't used any subs. Well,
because
we don't use as allowance.
If you use a concussion sub, then they would have a fourth substitute available.
Well done, Dash. Good decision, Dash. Good decision, Dash. People say you don't have to
they
use
get
subs.
an extra sub.
Yeah, if you use a concussion sub, then they're allowed to use a fourth sub as well.
Wow.
But it doesn't have to be a concussion reason. Because you've got an advantage with a fourth player on.
Yeah, it's to stop people. It's to stop people using a concussion sub when you've already used 3 subs.
Because then the other team gets the bonus. Or you can do what we're doing now, which is use a normal sub.
Oh. Did you see that then?
No, I haven't shown it on ours yet. Ben Mee's on the stretcher at minute.
He goes to block him, and if it's Ayew, just runs right into him with his shoulder and smacks him inside at temple. Completely wipes him out.
So it does sound like just a.
Yeah, he hadn't gone in. Ben Mee's gone to block it. Oh yeah, right inside at temple.
Tell you what, lads, that took his captain armband off him. Get that off. Who's going to be captain?
Pataki, won't it? Sorry, Westwood. It'll be Westwood, won't it? He's
How
vice
do you
captain.
know?
He's vice captain in the Westwood.
Well, he ain't got the band on, has he?
Might be Kev Long.
Commentator saying that Ben Mee is awake and he is smiling on the stretcher.
Probably because he's on morphine or something, and he's off his tits.
Tranquilized.
I've never had morphine, but does it kick in that quickly?
Yeah, instant.
Yeah.
Johnny's a morphine junkie, if it's sound of it. Yeah.
It's good shit.
It's good shit.
It's good shit.
Next week on the Watchalong, TurfCast.
Peters is off. Am I ahead of you now? I am on.
You must be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
85, 18, 20.
His legs come off.
His legs come off. Fucking hell, Johnny.
Bloody hell, did it? Wait till it comes to you. Physio's doing something very unorthodox to get him back on. Jesus.
Tell you what, Johnny,
That's
just
something he
pause
needs
it,
to say
mate.
for Valentine's Day. I can't be arsed.
I'll get a beer.
We're on
Right.
I'm on 85-40.
Right, well, I'm on 86-21, so let me know when you're...
Are you really?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I promise.
You're
let
such
me know
a
when
bell.
Wait till he's massaging Peters. You'll know what I mean.
Looking forward.
Right, 86-21, let me know.
Yeah.
I will do. As we say that, my thing's gone off.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's come back on, and I just turned it off.
Sammy Dartnell says, "Get well soon, Ben." And yep,
6 seconds, Johnny.
praying emoji.
Right.
We can all echo that.
2, 1, now.
Right, Dasher.
Joey Shilling reckons it's a collarbone thing. I reckon it's just. An injury. He's been knocked out, so they've done all the usual stuff and took him off. According to Chris Borden. Oh, Simon's already said it. Never mind.
That's interesting. He's brought Bardley on at left back. And not that young lad. Well, it's not really, because obviously don't rate him, but...
I'm going to say he was pretty poor against Bournemouth.
You think for the last 4 minutes when you're 3-0 up, you'd bring him on, though?
Yeah. Is he on the bench?
Bardley.
Is he on the bench? I can't remember, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to say literally the same thing, and then I'm hearing it in my ear. Saying, I'm going to mention how flat it is and it's disappointing, but the commentators are saying, what a shame for Burnley and Dash that it's ending in this way after such a good performance.
Yeah, I agree with that. You don't feel like a 3-0 anymore, does it?
No, it's just deflated it a bit, hasn't it? Especially Ben Mee. Even Ben Mee,
I think a lot of that will be precaution.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to look like I'm underselling it or anything, but I do think it's all precautionary. You've been knocked out, so you've got to go off. The neck brace, probably because he had a bit of an injury, and like Johnny said, I didn't see the replay actually, to be fair. And like Johnny said, he's been smacked in the temple. So you get smacked in the temple, your neck's going to move. So it's probably all just precautionary, hopefully, anyway. But I think it is as well.
There'll be about 5 minutes injury time at least as well. Peter's been down for 2.
Cassandra says, "Oh, Ben's going to be okay." Dan says he got knocked out.
Can I add AR, Emma?
Joey Shilling says morphine is epic.
I genuinely don't like morphine. It works.
Mikey-
Don't get me wrong, but
Mikey K says, would Dyche be a good manager of one of the big clubs, or is Burnley a better fit? It depends how big you mean, mate. I think Burnley's a good fit for him. City, Arsenal, that sort of club. I think that'd be too far for him. Too big for him. Your Burnleys, your Palaces, I think they're perfect for him.
Oh, I just told us then, but I didn't hear it. How many minutes ahead of us?
Yes.
You just said we're expecting so many minutes of injury time. I'm like, shit, I didn't hear it.
It'd be about 5, won't it, like you say?
I think it'd be longer if it were 0-0 sort of thing, but might just write it off as a 5-minute one.
Yeah, probably. Fingers crossed. I'll have to sit through it all.
Oh, for fucking
Especially if they're
Millwall's
gonna
winning.
Who's Millwall playing, Johnny?
Reading.
Reading.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I've got Reading. My bet's over then. Unless Milivojevic and Barnes have a fight.
Austin was on special baby milk. Oh shit, I forgot you can't hear Tracy, can you, Sam?
No, I won't listen. So.
7 minutes added on.
Oh.
I've got 2 bouncers for you.
I'll tell you what, if it's 7 minutes is added on, I'm going to go for a piss in a minute so I can do match reaction.
All Villa fans are going in on Twitter now with fucking stupid
Oh, of course they are. They're the
about
biggest
Ben,
biggest scummy fucking fan base on Twitter than what? Right, I'll go for a piss.
I'll tell you what, if he does, I'll take over for you, Joe. If he does come back next week, though, Ben Mee against Thing, it'll be every Burnley fan should tag Aston Villa's hashtags in it with a smiling Ben Mee picture.
Yeah.
If that is the case. I mean, Wesley's injury was horrific, and I don't wish him any sort of fucking harm at all, but like a head injury compared to a broken leg is a completely different game, innit?
Is he still at Aston Villa? Is he still injured for
Yeah, he's only just got back on the grass. Obviously, I follow Villa's page because of Eton, but I see the updates every now and again of him getting back on the grass.
Yeah.
He's only just gone, though, in the last couple of weeks.
Right.
But
1.
hopefully all the Burnley fans will wind up the Villa fans about it if he's all right.
Done that.
I didn't see any Burnley fans celebrating that Ben Mee injured Wesley. You know what I mean?
No,
like
and
he's,
it's you can understand if I don't know, fucking Scott Dan 2-footed Dwight McNeil and snapped his leg in half. You'd have that a little bit against Scott Dan, but that Ben Mee challenge on Wesley weren't like that.
No. The thing is, the most of the Villa fans will have seen that tackle as a still, and when you look at it as a still.
Fuck him.
One sec, I'm talking. When you see it as a still, it looks a lot worse.
I'm not even gonna entertain it. It's pathetic fan base. Worse than Leeds. Far terrible. Worse than Leeds and Liverpool put together. Horrendous fan base at Villa fans. But fuck them. They are scumbag and they're proving that they're scumbags. Palace attacking. Out for a corner. Yes, Leslie, I did wash my hands. Thank you, Leslie. It's good that you're concerned. But yes, I did wash my hands. No soap, though, because we're no soap in the downstairs loo, which is annoying, but it is what it is.
Well, you have to wash your hands then.
I washed them with water, Johnny.
Rinsed them.
Rinsed my hands. There you go. I rinsed all the piss off.
Oh, you're a woman.
Yeah, you dirty get.
Palace corner.
Palace corner?
Yeah, man, there is. Just about
Where
to
are
take
you,
it.
Johnny?
No.
There's not taking it on mine yet. We're all over the fucking place. 93, exactly.
Oh, have I got 45 seconds in front of you?
Because you turned it over again.
Anyway, obviously they haven't scored because
So when you're on 93.50.
we'll do.
Christ on a
Well,
bike.
we know nothing's going to happen. We know nothing's going to
Fucking
happen because
honestly.
Johnny
Sarah,
said,
cancel that scar.
No.
fucking hell.
Right here. Build out or Brecon.
Oh, Lawton with a clearance there, by the way. 10 seconds, Johnny.
Hold on, I'm on it in. Simon, pause yours for 3 seconds.
4, 3, 2. Don't press play. Right,
Five,
pause. 1.
4, 3, 2, 1. Press play. Ben Mees walking in the dressing room, according to Kian.
How's he know?
Probably someone's put it on Twitter. We
The
can't check
rules
Twitter.
state a 2-week break.
According to Kieran Phillips, so take that with a pinch of salt.
I think I've seen someone go off with an head injury and come back.
I think it's
for the next game.
Chris
it's
Borden's put on Twitter that he's walking around the side of the ground.
Get that picture on, Chris, lad. Get that picture on so I can tweet it and put the AVFC hashtag on it. The skipper, according to Chris Borden, the skipper has gone down to the touchline changing area between the main stand and behind the goal. So he's fine. He'll be back for Fulham. Fingers crossed.
Well done, West State.
Right, lads. Time to vote for your TurfCast podcast.
80 crack.
Man of the match. Simon, you go first. Oh, everybody, get your comments in before Simon does get his comment in.
Yeah, go on.
Everybody, let me know in the comments who you think should be not the TurfCast podcast man of the match, because we do that on Twitter, but the man of the match from the TurfCast Watchalong. Everybody, let me know who you think it should be. Simon, you go.
There's about 4 or 5 really good sort of options, I guess, but it's difficult because the whole team's played well. There's not been a negative player, so they've all been much of a muchness in terms of man of the match performances. But I'd probably give it to Lawton again because of number one, the goal. He hasn't scored in 8 years, and what a goal it was! Defensively and attacking options that he gives us, he's been brilliant again for the 6th or 7th game, even more than that now. We've got 10 games in a row.
Yep, Johnny.
It's been a good team performance, so no one stands out, but for me, it's got to be Lawton.
Yeah,
100% Lawton.
I think it has been a good team performance, and a lot of people could be a bit annoyed not to have got it. I thought Barnes has played well.
You could put the full 11
played
on,
well.
couldn't you, really?
Yeah,
Starting
easily,
11, you could put the full 11 on.
Easily. But I agree. I'm going to go with Lawton as well. So, Simon, you get the comment up. You get the picture up when you can. That could be your job. Just go through the comments.
Dwight McNeil.
Yeah, well, like I say, I thought Dwight played well, to be fair. Yeah, it's just come up on my screen as well now. But I would have, honestly, let me get rid of the score. But yeah, I think there we go. Matt Lawton is our man of the match for today. Let's have a look at some of the comments, though. Let's see what people are saying in the comments. Kian says Lawton. Laura says Lawton. Cassandra says penalty.
Maybe it is.
Kieran says Dwight McNeil. Matthew Thomas says Lawton. Mark Howard says Lawton. Sandra says Lawton. Mitchell says Lawton. It's jumped up, so I've lost them all again. Paul James, have I said that? He says Lawton. Mitchell, I've said Mitchell. Phil says Lawton. Sal says Lawton. It's Phil Tarko says Ben Me. Big Bot says Easy. No, Easy. No, he was shit, mate. Forget him. Sandra says Skies McNeil. Everybody is going for Matthew Lawton. But there it is. There's the full-time whistle. Crystal Palace 0. Burnley 3. An absolute romp. An absolute riot. We ran riot at Selhurst Park there. That first half, especially, if you can hear me, was absolutely insane. We were fantastic. We defended very, very well throughout, really. And at no point were we any really trouble. They had a few shots from distance. But Simon, what do you think, mate?
Sorry, in returns of man of the match?
No, the reaction.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah. It's been one of them games where it's felt flat at the end now, so it's a bit deflating, isn't it? And you got to kind of remind yourself how far we came in that game. We're like, not just from turning up away from home, we get 3 goals, we dominated, we made them look absolutely horrific. I mean, granted, they didn't have great options up front, but We didn't even let them play the ball around, mate. And they've got some unbelievable players in midfield, with that Eze and stuff. Radeveld or whatever you say his name, he's meant to be like one of the next best players. Keep raving about him, and we made him look bang average when he's playing. And I think you've got to be really proud of that away performance because we're in control from the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, we absolutely. When did we? How early did we score? Like second minute? Oh, they're showing it now. 5 minutes, like you say. So yeah, you spot on. 5 minutes, and then by 10 minutes, such a good goal as well. It's just showing the goals now on my screen. It's showing the J goal now. By 10 minutes, look back in hindsight now. That second goal, the goal from J was just insane. That was a bit. It's just showing that Lawton goal again now. Let's just watch that. And let's just all watch that. It's that. Oh, he has all the time in the world, and sometimes that can be bad for a footballer where you think too much. But he just fucking smacks that straight into the bottom corner. Absolute fucking worldie of a goal. That. But Johnny, what are your thoughts on the game then?
That first 20 minutes, I think that's the best we've played all season. And I think everyone would took back how we started that game. Obviously, the Bournemouth, that were just awful. But like you say, you watched it and they were just dominant from start to finish. They didn't really create much.
No, they were shit, weren't they?
Yeah. And we didn't have... It's not like we were a chance every 5 minutes. We kept the ball. We moved it round well. Solid defensively as usual. Pope had a couple of half chances, but he were...
Yeah, but they were like we were saying earlier, they were long-range efforts, weren't they?
Yeah, and they were, like I say, that's bread and butter for Pope now. I know he had a bit of a fumble against Brighton, but when you're getting 50 shots that you generally pagged at you in a game, you've got to be... The odd one's going to get through you, but no, that was solid with that. Obviously, good to see Ben Mee back up. The worrying one now, potentially, is Peters, because I thought the past couple of games, he seems to be growing more into the left-back position for me. Obviously, Taylor's a massive miss, but Peters has stood up to the plate. So hopefully that's nothing too serious. And then you're looking at the likes of Glennon coming in, which I think will be a bit harsh, and then Bardsley at left-back. So I'm more concerned about Peters, to be honest, than Ben Mee.
Yeah. If Peters, like you say, if Peters is injured for a while, we'd literally don't have anybody to come in. Like you say,
saying that, Brady. I'm not just trying to wind Kieran Foot, but Brady could potentially slot in at left back. I think we don't think that'd be too bad.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably better than Glennon. I mean that with the utmost respect to Glennon. I've said it several times on the podcast, and there's a few people that watch the watch-along that don't watch the podcast, so I'll say it again. But when I was working for Bradford City last season, I actually watched Glennon. He played for Grimsby at Bradford, and he was incredible. He was the man of the match, and he actually officially won it as well. And he was brilliant. But against Bournemouth, don't know if it were nerves or what, but it was very, very poor. I think somebody said on the match reaction or something like that, or in the comments earlier in the week that Dwight McNeil doesn't give him much protection, so maybe he was exposed a little bit, maybe. But then if that is the case, he still have to play with Dwight McNeil in the next game as well. But I'll ask you both this question before I dip into the comments. Was that Palace being shit or Burnley being good? Simon, you can answer that one first.
Do you know what? Majority of it, I've got to say, majority of it was Palace was shit. People might disagree with me. People not want to hear it, but I don't think, like you said, the goal, J-Rod's, it might as well have hit him on head. It comes straight through, and what a thing! Gudmundsson's was a shit clearance. Remember that created that chance. Lawton's was an overlapping right back who's got all the time in the world for a volley. So as good as we were to take advantage of them situations, there are situations that majority of the time we don't get against most Premier League clubs. So for me, it was that. I'm buzzing because I've got, obviously, I love Louts and I've got him in my dream team, and so has Micah Richards apparently. So we've both got 12 points today from him. But yeah, I think you've got to take seriousness into this and say Palace were fucking dreadful.
Yeah, Johnny, what do you think?
I think it was a little bit of both, to be honest. Before we kicked off, I mean, Palace were terrible. But they've been terrible every time I've seen them so far this season. They're just, just a bad team. I don't know.
Without Zaha, they are, aren't they? They're so shit.
Yeah, they're awful. But to be fair, like I say, that first 20 minutes, that's the best football we've played all season. So, but the good thing we had 20 minutes and we bagged 2 goals straight away. What we've done in the past is we've had a good 20-minute spell and we haven't been able to find the back of the net. So that were good to see. That we had good possession, good chances, and we put them away. Like I said, Rodriguez hit him on the head and went in, but he's still got to be in them positions.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
let's have a look at the comments then. Simon agrees with JT. Kieran Phillips says, fantastic win. I'll see you on Johnny Tate. So
see you Wednesday.
Looks like you two are going to be best of. Honestly, if you do come out of this live best as friends, I will be absolutely made up. I'll be like the TurfCast friend matchmaker. Colby Tate says up the Burnley. Daniel James Obereld Scar said Burnley captain's up and walking after the match, which is great. Yes, of course it is, mate. Cassandra says, it's done that fucking shitty jump again. Sorry. Cassandra says absolutely fantastic. Paul James says easy. Remember that easy. Those were days. Horden Owlsgrove says fantastic. 3 goals up feeling deflated after Ben Mee got took off. I agree with that, mate. But all the comments coming in are that Ben Mee is fine. So fingers crossed he will be okay. It looks like he might have maybe a bit of a spell on the sidelines, but who knows? He could be back for West Brom anyway. Fulham might be a bit too early for it. Time will tell. Gicky Metroid, how you pronounce it, says cracking away performance, perfectly timed 3rd goal at the start of the second half to quash any thoughts of a Palace comeback. Blake says Ben's okay. Yep, we echo them sentiments. And he says that's the Burnley I like to see, attacking and things like that. Dan Taylor says superb result for Burnley, but I'm a bit fearful going forward. Me and Peters potentially out now. We need to hope that Charlie is back soon. The next 2 are massive games, and the opportunities today we need to be more clinical. Sometimes,
you know what, mate? On that note, we're underestimating Peters being out there. We've not even mentioned it, and yeah.
To be fair, Johnny did say that quite a lot. You must have missed it. Johnny sort of like said, I am very worried now that Peters he could be out for a bit. He's more worried about Peters being out than Ben Mee said.
Oh, see, I didn't hear that. Sorry, but yeah, I agree. Like what she's saying there, that Peters being out and 2 massive games coming up. Like I expect Ben Mee to be back. I really do. I don't know if this 2-week thing is a real thing. I've never heard of it before. But if he's allowed to play on Wednesday, I'm sure he will. But Peters, like you said, if you've got Charlie out, you've got Peters out. Is he going to play? I think he'd play Brady.
Well, that's exactly what.
How far behind?
I'm joking.
He's not joking.
I think he played Barnsley. I said
he's not joking.
I meant to say Barnsley.
All right,
my God.
Simon clearly doesn't listen to a fucking word that us two say. But yeah, honestly though, you're spot on, Simon. I know you don't realise that Johnny said it all, but you are. Yeah. Everything you've said is spot on.
It's word for word what I said.
It is. James Smith said, you didn't even take your earphones out. James Smith says Ben Mee is walking around. Of course, that's good news. Dan Taylor says Glennon might take his chance like Dwight did. Yeah, the only problem that we have with that is that he didn't take his chance against Bournemouth, did he? Blake disagrees. He said it's more Ben Mee that we need to be worried about. Joanne says, great today, boys. Blake says, I live in Bradford. There you go, Blake. I used to work for Bradford City Football Club. Colby Tate says, Palace is shit anyway. Hold on a second, Colby. Let's just at least enjoy this, mate. But you are right, they are shit. Blake says, Burnley being on fire. Loughton's goal was fire, says Blake. Let's have a look at the comments now. Robert Benson, good to see you in the chat again, mate. Must take the confidence from this onto the next crucial few games. Pray for Ben, lads. Don't worry, mate. Tonight, I'll be doing exactly that. I will be praying for Ben Mee. Honestly, I think he'll be fine. Excuse me. Gicky. Kieran's happy. Has he text you? I can't see. It's not focused.
No, hang on. There it is.
Oh, there we go. He's buzzing, is Kieran. Okay,
I've cut his skin off in case
where's his teeth gone? Does he have any teeth?
Who's that?
Kieran, have you got... That's Kieran without any teeth.
Is it Wagner? Who is it? Who's that?
Yeah, he's Wagner doing a birthday celebration shout out.
There you go.
As much.
No, you're too fair. Johnny's watching on a fucking 3-inch phone about 10 miles away from where he's sat, to be fair. Gicky Metroid, how you pronounce it, says, what about Peter's peeing out? That could be a problem. No mention of that, lads. Taking the piss, obviously. Taking the piss out of Simon. But yeah, fucking met up with that. And I tell you what, boys, I know I only wrap up after this bit, but I'm in a good mood. So that's a massively positive start to these three massive games that we need to do very well in.
Who have we got? Fulham
and then West Brom.
Yeah, 6 points there, easy.
You should think so, shouldn't you? Like, with no disrespect to them two sides, but the way we've just played there,
no,
I can't see us not
West
winning
Brom
them two.
are bad. I think we'll get some of that West Brom.
Yeah, if we play like we played tonight against them two, then yeah, I think we'll win. I
remember when I said to you last week, I've got that bet with Matt that I can get the Burnley Becks to stick, like the Burnley Bales from Johnny Tate. Well, this might help that.
Yeah, I think it will help that.
This
I think it will help that.
Is unbelievable.
I think it will help that. So yeah, could you please, everybody, to help Simon win a bet with Matthew Lawton, can you please start referring to Matthew Lawton as the Burnley Becks, please, because then Simon will win some money. But that's it then, lads, unless there's anything you two want to add.
No, good. Thank you so much, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, happy days. One thing I haven't done, which I normally do, is please, if you haven't already, send in your fan reaction, because, of course, we do have the fan reaction show. We will hopefully set it to live tomorrow night. So, yeah, if you haven't already, please send in your fan reactions. Kieran, if you're watching, don't forget, send in your fan reactions. All you have to do is film yourself talking about the game for 2 to 3 minutes. Not even that, 1 to 3 minutes, just sort of like talking about how you feel about the game, all that sort of stuff, and giving your reaction to the game, and then we will put it in the match reaction show, and we will put it in the podcast as well. But thank you for watching, and if John is free, we will have a watch along on Wednesday against Fulham. Me and Simon will do a podcast that night as well and release it on Thursday. But yeah, so loads of content coming up over the next few days. The match reaction will be on YouTube within the next few minutes. Fan reaction as well tomorrow. Then the watch along on Wednesday. And then the podcast will be available on Tuesday as well. But thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.